The war in Ukraine overshadowed Good Friday observances at the Vatican. Two women, a Ukrainian and a Russian who worked together at a Rome hospital, took part in Pope Francis's Way of the Cross service. But the meditation they wrote was scrapped after protests by Ukrainian Catholics claimed the war made it inappropriate. In Jerusalem, Palestinians and Israeli police clashed Friday at the Al-Aqsa Mosque. More than 150 worshipers were injured at the site that is sacred to Jews and Muslims. It comes as Ramadan coincides with Passover and Holy Week. As Chris Livesay reports from Odessa, Ukraine, faith has provided some measure of comfort for those seeking solace during wartime.
After sundown in Odessa, the celebrations at the synagogue drown out the air raid sirens. In a war zone, carnival masks and party hats might seem out of place, not to mention clowns and a petting zoo. But this is Purim, the holiday that rejoices in the survival of the Jews, who in the 5th century BCE were marked for death by a bloodthirsty empire. A timely remembrance, says Rabbi Avraham Wolf, who tells the congregation it's okay to say bad things about Putin tonight. He tells me he hasn't eaten or slept in days, but can't show his tears to Shabbat Odessa, who looks to him for courage.
It's no more freedom country like Ukraine. I never say something and I look down, back if somebody hear me. No more freedom place than Ukraine.
So you feel more free to be a Jew here than anywhere else?
Than Israel. I feel here in Ukraine the best place in the world. I can go, I can say what I think, I can say what I don't think. It's a normal place.
At a recent rally in Russia, Vladimir Putin was pushing a very different reality, praising pro-Russian separatists in Ukraine for putting up a rigid barrier against neo-Nazis he claims are running the country, a rallying cry meant to scare Russians and dehumanize Ukrainians, one that becomes more cynical and more maniacal with every bomb that falls in this multi-ethnic and democratic country. With a Jewish president whose family fought and died in World War II when the real Nazis invaded Ukrainian territory. During an air raid, we stumble upon one of the happiest underground bunkers in Odessa, where we meet aid coordinator Nikolai Nitnyansky. I'm looking around here. You don't look like Nazis.
Okay, I'm Jewish. What do you think? Is it possible to be Jewish Nazist? It's impossible.
At least Hitler admitted the Jews exist, he says. Putin says we Ukrainians do not.
Putin says that Ukrainian nation is not exist. They don't allow us to be ourselves, to have our identity as Ukrainians.
For CBS Saturday Morning, Chris Livesay, Odessa.